Please give it up to me, the cheap motherfuckers that got it for free. Get to see such an LMC. What up? Jersey in the house. I'm from Jersey. I love Florida though. I like Florida. All the palm trees are nice. They're beautiful. It's so great to just take a piss on the side of a palm tree, you know? Yeah, it's great to have a practice crowd full of cheap ass motherfuckers that didn't pay to come see me. Throw some money up, cheap ass motherfuckers. I'm only going to tell you about my style. I'm not going to really just give it all to you. Just a little bit because I didn't get paid for this, you know? So, just half a joke, not all the jokes. Anyway, so I'm pissing on the side of the tree, and this lady sees me, and she's trying to freaking stop me from pissing, and I'm like, hey lady, I gotta piss real bad, I don't know what you want me to do. And she's like, well, you just got your dick out, you're pissing. And I'm like, well, why don't you suck it for me, maybe it'll go, you know what I mean? You know like when you turn the sink on and you hear that wet noise, and then you just gotta go, you know what I mean? I mean, maybe they need to get wet, I don't know. So, I just got off the plane, you know, and I just want to relax, and, you know, I came here, you know, 2 months ago, and I'm getting off the plane, and, you know, coming back home, and I'm stop at the bar, I want to have a drink, I want to chill, you know, I want to see what's up, some girls, you know. So I'm at the spot, and I spot this large guy, man, and, you know, this guy comes walking in, he sits next to me, and he's watching the game with me, and he's all, like, fascinated with the guy. He's like, yo, look at this little guy's head, and I'm like, yo, yeah, alright, whatever. And the guy's like, yo, I dare you to ask him why he's got a little head. I'm like, yo, man, leave the guy alone, bro, he's a fucking strong-ass guy, he'll kick our asses and shit. This fucking big-ass guy, big-ass muscle's got a little-ass head. So the guy's like, yo, I'll give you $100 if you ask him, why he's got a little head. And I'm like, alright, fine, man, because I ain't no fool. So I took his $100, I went to go ask him, you know. I was gonna lie at first, but then, you know, fuck it, I just wanted to go ask him. So I wanted to find out for myself, because as I got close, I mean, this guy's head was just impossibly small. I was like, what the fuck, is this guy a baby, or what the fucking mutant? So I'm like, hey, what's up, man? Where you from? What's going on? Hey, I was just, me and my friend were just wondering, man. We look at you and we can't help but wonder why you got such a big head. And he's like, well, I'll tell you, man. I was over here in Fort Lauderdale, and I was just chilling on the beach one day, and this bottle washed up ashore, and grabbed it and popped it open, and a genie came out. It was sexy-ass genie, man, big titty, fat-ass genie. I wanted to fuck this genie, but the genie was giving me 3 wishes. She was like, one of the wishes, you can't fuck me, you know what I mean, or I'll disappear, poof. And then you won't get your wishes. Nobody else will get wishes. So he's like, okay, genie, I got 3 wishes. Can you make me big and strong? And she was like, all right, I'll make you big and strong. So I can big and strong, man. Fuck anything up, yo. Watch it, tell me. He's like, okay, I believe you, right? So I'm like, yeah, fuck this guy. This guy's strong as hell. So this guy's rich as hell too. He wanted to be rich. Then I was like, yo, tell me how you got the little head. And he was like, okay, man, I really wanted to fuck the genie. She wouldn't let me fuck her. So I was all fucking around, and I was like, yo, man, just give me some head, a little head. And she was like, okay, I'll give you a little head. Gave her that little head. So after that, I mean, you know, I got the $100, you know, so I decided to go, you know, buy some kicks. And, you know, I got this mall right over here, and I just, you know, it's kind of like by my house and shit. So I go to this fucking mall over here, and I'm walking in the mall, and I see this fucking Asian dudes, and they're like, hey, what's up, man? You want a massage? And I'm like, no, man, I don't want no fucking massage for no big-ass Asian guy. This fucking Asian guys aren't fucking built like this. When the fuck you see an Asian guy that's all giving massage? Hell no, I don't want fucking no massage from no fucking Chuck Norris Asian ass fucking muscular ass Asian. Hell no, fuck that shit, man. You need to hire some women to massage me, man. I like that. You know, Asian women maybe. Don't usually fucking strong ass Asian men bend me over and break my back. Get the fuck out of here. So anyway, I'm walking back after I get these shoes, and these motherfuckers is like, you want a massage? I already said no, motherfucker. What the hell? These motherfuckers blind and shit? What the hell? Motherfuckers are slanted, but I didn't know what I was gonna see. Like, geez, what the fuck? Anyway, yeah, I mean, you know, I'm kind of defensive, but, you know, I don't give a fuck. You know, you guys didn't pay, and, you know, you have your money back, and you didn't pay shit anyway, so. Anyway. So that's how I am, you know, my style is offensive, as I told you, you know, I don't want to reveal too much, but, you know, I'm so funny that sometimes, like, when I really have to, I use it to fuck people up. That's how funny I am, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm ever in trouble and somebody's like, why you? And I'll just be like, ha 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 God! I'm like, oh my God! And then fucking stop laughing to death, bro. Just fucking laughing to death, bro. Like, like right in their face, bro. And they stop, bro. And it's just like, like, oh my God, it's fucking crazy. And it's just like, it's the power, like, you don't understand, man. It's just the power of how funny I am. But not yet, you guys can pay shit, you know what I mean? It's just drinking coffee and shit. And the owner, I don't got a deal going on with the owner yet, you know what I mean? He's a fucking cheap owner anyway. I don't know who he is. Fucking, I don't even know who called me to do this shit, to tell you the truth. I smoked like 6 blunts before I came here. Any police officers in the house? I forgot to ask. I didn't bring any donuts with me, but anyway, I didn't smell any bacon, so I don't know. So I go back to the bar, you know. I'm back at the bar, and A-Rap bartender now, shift change, you know, and sitting down, and a Jewish lady walks in, and so like sits down and shit, and freaking she got her, like, you know, I don't know, hands like this, and she wants a drink, and she's trying to get her attention. So the A-Rap comes over, and he goes like, hello, how you doing? And she's like, excuse me, sir, may I have a martini? And, you know, what bitch drinks martinis? Whatever, anyway, who gives a fuck? So the guy's making her a martini, he gets bourbon and shit, and fucking all this glasses together, and all this shit. And then he grabs some ice with his hands, and she goes, no, sir, you must use the tongs, And he's like, excuse me, lady, I've got the cleanest hands in the business. I wash them like 30 times a day, probably more than that, you know what I mean? I work a 6-hour shift, wash my hands like 30 times, you know, like mad times. And he's like, that's all I do is wash my hands and make drinks and wash them in the sink all the time. And so the lady goes, no, I don't care how many times you wash your hands, use the tongs, use the tongs. He goes, lady, I'm telling you, so clean, I don't need the tongs. You know, when I go to the bathroom, when I bang a girl, I'd be like, take it out for me. And then, you know, when I go to the bathroom, I don't even, you know, I don't even touch it, I'm telling you. She's like, how do you pull it out when you go to the bathroom, huh? And he goes, I use the tongs, bitch, I use the tongs. Yeah, I pulled the tongs out with his dick, the bartender. So, hey, you know, I left that bar real quick, naturally, you know what I mean? And found myself another one where there's this guy named Biff, bro. I mean, this guy Biff, he's a dumbass fucking truck driver anyway. So we're at the bar, and you know, they're fucking trying to put up this sign and shit, and I'm at the bar drinking, and I'm like, what's going on over here, you know? And I'm talking to my man Biff, and Biff's like, oh, they're changing the name of the bar, and blah, blah, blah. And so, you know, I guess I'm chilling. And then, fucking, like, find out the name of the bar is gonna be called Susie's Legs. So I'm like, yeah, that's pretty cool, you know? So Biff is like, yeah, Susie's Legs is a good name for the bar, you know? It used to be called Susie's Tits, and, you know, everybody was complaining, you know? They were like, oh, it's not a good name, kids will walk by, you know? Susie's Legs, it's not that bad if kids walk by. So I just didn't call it Susie's Legs, you know? That's, they were gonna sue us. So anyway, walking by, and fucking, we're in there, we're drinking and shit. So after that, they gotta kick us all out because they're changing the sign and shit is dangerous. So we went to go outside. We're just chilling outside by the palm trees. You know, I'm pissing all over the palm trees. I don't give a fuck. You know, fucking ladies watching me. It's cool. I'm pissing all over the palm trees. So anyway, I'm doing my thing, pissing on palm trees, and freaking Biff's all passed out and shit by now. So I'm done, you know, I'm sitting there waiting for fucking Biff to wake up. And so fucking police officer comes by and tries to wake Biff up, and Biff's like, yo, yeah, man, what's up, man? So the police officer, he's friends with Biff, and he's like, yo, man, what's up, man? How's it going, Biff? You look mad drunk. You want me to take you home? And Biff's like, nah, man, I'm waiting for Susie's Legs to open so I can get a drink. And I'm like, oh, God, this guy Biff is burnt out, man. After a while, Susie's Legs went back open, man. And I was hanging out with this guy, and this guy, oh my God, this guy's wild, bro. This guy fucking gets drunk as fuck, and everybody calls him Jesus, bro. I'm like, yo, why does everybody call this guy Jesus? So, I found out why. I'm chilling, right? I go outside the bar, and fucking I see, like, Jesus just fucking stumble out, and fucking somebody else, don't come back. So fucking Jesus just fucking falls on his ass, whatever, and he's just fucking laying there or whatever. And I'm like, obviously this guy is not fucking Jesus. Fucking bullshitting people and telling them that's his name because this guy can't even walk and Jesus walked on water. Like, this guy is fucking, I don't know who this guy is, right? Some bum. So police officer comes and I go, hey man, I don't know what your name is, Jesus, whatever they call you, you gotta get up. The cops coming, bro. They're gonna arrest you. And I was like, we don't fuck around over here. They arrest bums in Florida, you know. So the police officer fucking taps him and wakes him up and fucking, I mean. He's like, hey, you're gonna have to give you a ticket. So I'm like, see, I told you. And so the guy asks for ID, and Jesus don't got ID on him, but he's telling the guy, yeah, my name's Jesus, and the cops get mad with him, and there's nothing they can do about it. But then finally the cop's like, listen, I'm Irish and I'm Catholic, and you're pissing me off, and I'm about to give you like 3-4 tickets and beat the shit out of you if you don't tell me your real name. And he goes, I swear I can prove it's Jesus Christ, watch this. And so the drunk man opens up the bar door, and the bartender goes, Jesus Christ, you're back again! Then after I went to that bar, I was like, yo, that spot's getting blown up over here. You guys got some crazy shit going on, like people pumping their own gas, spots getting blown up like that. It's just crazy. Asian fucking men running the fucking massage and big ass Asian men. How'd they find like six of those guys? I'm at the tattoo shop, right? I work at a shop and shit. I'm a doctor, you know, I do dermals, piercing and shit, you know? So I'm at the shop and 3 whores come in. And the mom and her mother and a fucking grandmother whore, you know, like a freaking 20-year-old whore, a 40-year-old whore, and a 70-year-old whore. With 3 generations of whores, and they want the whore tattoo, like right on their, you know where they want it. So anyway, these bitches want a whore tattooed on them. So they got stories and shit, and they were all like talking, and I heard the daughter. And she was all complaining about the fucking hand job she gave this morning. She's all like, yeah, I got $20 for a hand job. That was horrible. And the mom was all like, yeah, $20 for a hand job. You don't understand. Back in the day, we were lucky if we got $5 for a hand job. Mom was like, she was cheap as fuck. Grandmother was like, $5? You guys are crazy. Back in the day, we just gave blowjobs just to get something warm in our stomachs. Yeah, the grandma was gangster. Grandma hard. Anyway, so you motherfuckers like this few cheap cups of coffee in exchange for comedy shows, these motherfuckers. So anyway, this truck driver, man, I gotta get a ride home with him. I was fucking drunk as fuck, man. And this guy's fucking dumb as fuck, but you know, the bar's like 7 miles home, and I don't want to walk, man. I don't even know where I am. I'm in New Jersey. I fucking might get lost. Probably will. So it's fucking, I had to get this ride home with this fucking truck driver named fucking Biff. You know, fucking Biff ends up fucking wanting to take me home later that night after fucking Susie's like, he's like, alright, I'll fucking give you a ride, you know, I didn't have nobody to take me. So I was taking a big chance, but me and Biff were driving, so we stop at a red light. So me and Biff are looking, and two girls, like, they're stopped at a red light next to us, and they're high, you know, they're in a convertible, and one of them looks at Biff, and she waves at him. Biff was like, dumb as fuck. He's like, yo, man, go away from me, man. What should I do? And so I'm like, I don't know, Biff, why don't you fucking wave back at her, huh? And he's like, you know, retarded ass. So light turned green, we went, we were driving, and then we stopped at a red light, like a mile down. And then this girl pulled up next to us again. So then the girl next to us blew us a kiss. And Biff was like, oh, she blew me a kiss. Yo, what should I do? I'm like, yo, man, just blow her a kiss back, right? So we drove off, stopped at another red light. The girls pulled up, started flashing us their titties and everything. Biff was like, yo, man, you're flashing my titties. Like, you've never seen them before. This guy was a little crazy and shit. So I'm like, yo, man, why don't you just show her your nuts, bro? And he was like, to the bitches, like, fucking going crazy. He's dumb, so he dropped me off and shit. His dumb ass dropped me off. And the next day, I gotta try to find out what's going on, you know? So, I'm walking down the street, and I see this white guy, bro. So, this white guy, he's interesting as fuck. He's just mad fucking shady, dude. So anyway, he's walking down the street, and he sees a dark guy, and he steps to this dark guy, like, just thinking, like, yo, man, can I buy some cocaine? Like, he was just all out with it and shit, like, all blatant with his shit. So the dark man was like, yo, just assuming you know, I'm a Spanish guy and shit, man, but I ain't got cocaine on me and shit, like, just because I'm a Spanish guy. And the white guy was like, no, I seen the fucking powder on your nose. So the Spanish guy keeps walking. He didn't think nothing of it. See another white guy, he's like, he asked the white guy, hey man, what you doing over here? Something I can do for you? And the white guy goes, I'm trying to buy a gun. So the Spanish guy says, oh yeah, meet me in the back of Publix at 1:45 a.m. and don't be late. And bring $500 with you. So then 1:45 rolls around and the Spanish guy is walking. He finds a white guy and says, you got the 500? White guy pulls out $500. Then the Spanish guy goes, you fucking gringos are so stupid. Don't you know Spanish people? We don't have guns. He pulls out a box cutter, slices him, takes his $500 and his hotel card. He pulls up to the hotel, takes the elevator to the room, and walks in. He finds the man's wife asleep. He wakes her up and explains to her that her husband is dead. She starts crying and says, that's not my husband, that is my boss, and I'm supposed to be fucking him. I'm supposed to be on a business trip in Atlanta because I'm a blind bitch, and that's what I told my husband. Oh, I forgot to mention this bitch is black. So the Spanish guy goes, I'll pretend to be your boss to your husband, but we need to have sex. She goes, is that how you trick women into having sex with you? He goes, no, usually I use my box cutter, bitch. Man, I had to get the fuck out of that spot. I was following that guy around and shit got pretty hectic. So, I went around to this freaking shit that I saw set up, like, over by the highway. And, it looked like 3 tents. And I was, like, walking up to it. Somebody approached me. And he was like, hey, man, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, I'm just checking in what's going on. He was like, oh, yeah? How would you like to win $1 million? I was like, is this what this is? He was like, yeah, this is the $1 million obstacle. And I'm like, oh, $1 million obstacle? Oh, I'm down. What the fuck I gotta do? He's like, oh, you see those 3 tents over there? He's like, in the first tent, there's a bottle of whiskey. In the second tent, there's a lion with a bad tooth. In the third tent, there's a lady that's never been satisfied in the third tent. So, this is what you gotta do. In the first tent, you gotta run in, you got 30 seconds to chug the bottle of whiskey. In the second tent, you gotta run in, and you gotta pull out the bad tooth out of the lion's mouth. In the third tent, you gotta satisfy that lady in the third tent. If you could do that, you win $1 million. That's the $1 million obstacle. That's how you do it. And I'm like, yeah, really, man? I was really down, man. So I was like, alright. I had drinking like a lot, you know. This motherfucker's in Florida. They're used to that drinking shit all day over here. So you guys know how to do it. So I built up a tolerance within like a couple of days. So I was ready to do this $1 million obstacle. So I'm ready to do this shit. It's like, go. So I run into the first tent, and I'm chugging the whiskey. I'm chugging that shit hard, right? So after I got that shit done in like 28 seconds. The guy was like, stop. It was like, 28 seconds, yo, you did it. And I fucking chugged the shit out of that bottle of whiskey. I pretended like it was Gatorade, and I closed my mouth and eyes and ran into the second tent, and it was just like getting torn up, man. Like, I got scratches all over me still and everything, man, from that. That shit was bad, man. I got scratches everywhere. Shit was horrible. I'm not even kidding you. So anyway, the tent was just getting ripped to shreds, but after a while, I knocked that lion the fuck out, and I came out of there and I was like, where's the lady with the bad tooth? Yeah, I know, but the lion was a girl. The lion was a female anyway, so it don't matter, you know, even if I fucked the lion, it don't matter. So, I didn't get $1 million, actually. I didn't get shit. I got fucked up, and I was hungry as fuck after that fight and after that bottle. I felt like I was about to die. I was like, yo, if I don't eat something right now, oh, I'm fucking screwed, dude. So what I decided to do was I decided to go to the diner. I was sitting in the diner, and I see this dude. He comes rolling in like a brand new Harley. That shit looked nice as fuck, right? I'm like, yeah, that's a nice Harley. He's like, yeah. He's like, yo, you want to hear a story about this Harley in this diner? And I was like, yeah, man, I want to hear a story. I like Florida, yo. I want to hear some fucking stories about some diners and shit and stuff, right? I love food. So he was like, yo, it's not about the food, man. It's about the motorcycles, oh, this is about the bitches, bro. This is all about that. So I'm like, all right, well, what happened? So he's like, okay, this is what happened, Chico. So he's like, this is what I do, man. I bought this new motorcycle. And the guy who sold it to me, the salesman, he took out a bottle of Vaseline. He was like, listen, man, you gotta rub this all over the metal parts, or else when it rains, the shit'll get rusty, and your motorcycle will look dirty, rusty, orange. Your metal should fucking rust. You wanna keep that shit nice, stainless steel, chrome, all that shit. You wanna keep that with the Vaseline all nice and shiny, so that fucking when it rains, it just repel that shit. You know what I'm saying, man? So he's just like, alright, man. So I was like, yeah. So I took the Vaseline, put that shit in my pocket. My bike, my leather pocket right here, and my bike and shit, and I bounced, right? See, that fucking bike, I took that shit right to this diner, man, right out of that dealership. That shit was humming like a motherfucker. I love that shit, bro. It was nice as hell. So anyway, got that baby brand spanking new, all nice and shiny. And the girl was like, hey, like your bike. The waitress, that we used to work here, bro, yo, fucking macking, you know. So I was like, alright, you wanna go for a ride? You know, bitches love that shit. And fucking, you know, the pussy vibrating on the bicycle. You know, your bitches love it. Hoes. So anyway, bitch gets on the back of the bike. They leave, you know, she leaves work early. She wants a motorcycle. They're driving her home. She tells me, watch this. I'm driving her home and she's like, yo, man, I gotta tell you something. So, the first person that says something in my house has to do the dishes. And he's like, what? She's like, yeah, we have this stupid rule. Really stupid rule, my parents and me. And you gotta just respect the rule. The first person that says anything has to do the dishes. And he's like, what? Okay, whatever. I'll fucking play your game. So the girl's like, yo, it's not a game, it's a rule. It's really important. Try not to say anything. So he's like, whatever. So, you know, they're riding the bike. They get inside the house. He sees 30 dishes all piled up with food, half eaten, 30 dishes on the couch, all over the TV, fucking on the table, on the chairs, in the sink, all piled to the ceiling, flies all over the dishes. There's barely any place to sit. There's dishes on the floor. Every available surface got 30 dishes on it. Cups, nasty shit. Ice cream melted, all that shit. Ugh. Fucking flies everywhere. Pizza, bones, chicken bones, all fucking 30 dishes everywhere. So this guy's like, he doesn't say shit. He's just like, sits down with his girlfriend, telling me the story, man. Fucking crazy, this guy. So he sits down with his girlfriend, and right next to the mom and dad. And after he sits down, they're just sitting there, not saying anything, looking at each other like a bunch of idiots, looking at the dirty dishes. Nobody's saying anything. This is boring as hell, man. He doesn't know what to do. So after a while, he grabbed the girl, he threw the girl on the floor, and he starts fucking the shit out of her. Yeah, I start fucking the shit out of her. That's what I did. That's what I did. Right in front of her mom, right in front of her dad. And they couldn't do shit. Nuh-uh, they couldn't pipe one word out. They were just like this. They wanted to fuck me up bad. But you know what? I'm a big bad scumbag, douchebag. I'm sorry, I'm a big bad biker dude. And I was fucking her daughter right there. And you know what? I was going for the moms next. That's right. They still wouldn't say nothing, and I want these dishes done, you know? I hate dirty dishes. So I grabbed the mom's, and I fucking rip her shirt off, and I'm grabbing the mom's teddies. Yeah, I'm grabbing them. Just then, I hear lightning strike. And the rain about to pour, and I think about my brand new bike, and I go to my jacket, and I get my Vaseline. As I'm about to turn for my bike, he looks at me, thinking I'm about to get fucked in the ass. He says, all right, I'll do the dishes. That bitch-ass motherfucker had her dad doing the fucking dishes for the next 2 weeks. That motherfucker was doing dishes. Oh, that motherfucker hated me. I was a fucking scumbag biker, and I was like, okay, it was a funny story. That was great. You know, it was a good one, you know. But anyway, that wasn't enough. it wasn't enough for me. I was looking for adventure. I wanted a good job, you know. I comedian, yeah, I knew I was always gonna be one. I knew I was gonna come here and do comedy, but just doing that, you know, this doesn't take up a lot of time. Like, I'm up here for 25 minutes. It ain't nothing for me, you know. I got this like funny thing going on with I could beat somebody's ass with my funniness. That's one thing I could do, you know. And I could also run fast, but don't want to talk about that. What I want to talk about is at one time when I was fucking hitchhiking, dude, it was crazy. This guy picks me up. I'm hitchhiking along the side of the highway, and I spot this guy, and he picks me up. He goes, "Get in," and he's a white cracker. Yeah, he's a douchebag. He likes to hit people with his car. Fucked up. And they're not white, he hits them with his car. This guy's fucked up. I'm lucky. I'm lucky I got away with it. I didn't tell him I was Arabic. He would have fucking ran me over. He thought I was a nice guy. He fucking picked me up by accident. He had all these slashes on his windshield. I asked him, this guy's a fucking psycho. You guys got fucking psychos over here in Florida. You know that, right? Fucking psycho ass, weirdo ass niggas. Weirdo ass white dudes. Fucking anybody that's not black, they'll fucking kill him. Yo, I'm telling you, bro. This guy fucking runs him over with his car and puts the fucking mark right there. This guy's fucking dangerous. Diddly dick Davinger, the fucking Stabinger, to fucking run him over and boom, and go to the car wash and nobody knew nothing. That's it. Right over the next car wash. Had all of the car washes on his GPS. I know them all across the country. Fucked up ass motherfucker. Drives the fucking van around and just boom, hits motherfuckers with his van. I'm in there like, yo, I need a ride. I ain't walking back from the bar 7 miles. Fuck that bullshit. You know what I mean? So this motherfucker, boom, hits somebody. And I'm just like, whoa. He's like, no problem. That's one down, one less motherfucker to worry about. One less motherfucker to feed in this bitch. One less welfare check out of my fucking pocket. Goddamn motherfucker. I know. Goddamn motherfucker. So I'm like, yo, man. Whoa, this guy's running people over. He's not even running people over. They flying over the hood, dog. Like, wow. Like, they flying over the back of the car. Like, boom. Like, oh my goodness. It was just boom. Like, shit. So, another guy, it was a priest that came, yo, and he just like was about to hit the priest, but then he seen it was a priest, you know, and the priest, he pulls over and asks the priest if he wants to ride, and the priest was like, yeah, and I was like, no, priest, don't, this guy's gonna kill us, murderer here, but I didn't say it, but I was thinking it, you know, so the priest gets in, and the fucking priest is like, yo, I need a ride down the street. So the guy keeps driving us. We're in the back. And the priest is right next to me. We're driving. All of a sudden, he sees this black guy. And I'm like, oh my goodness. This guy is not going to hit a black man with his van with a priest in the back. I'd have nothing to worry about. Then, it seemed like the guy kind of got an idea in his head as the guy got closer. He kind of wanted to look like he was pretending to doze off and then maybe want to swerve and hit him. And I was kind of like, oh, this guy's going to pretend to doze off and he's going to swerve and he's going to hit him and he's going to make you look like an accident in front of the father. And oh my God, I'm part of this big deadly conspiracy and it's going to be crazy. So fucking I try to look, but I can't. So I got my eyes closed, and I'm like, yo, I can't look at this guy getting ran over again tonight, man. Another guy. And so the guy's getting closer, and he swerves, and he misses. And I'm like, this. And I hear boom. And I turn around, and I go, Father, you all right? He goes, don't worry, I got him. Open the door. And I was like, oh, this guy, this is bad, man. I had to get the fuck out. I was like, listen, man, I appreciate the ride and everything. I live right over here. Just right here. Drop me off. I walked the rest of the way. I was like, yeah, I'm good. It was like, it was 14 miles, but yeah, that's alright. So anyway, yeah, stop at a diner on the way. I love these diners over here, out here in Florida. They're great. Some fucking weird characters you guys got. You guys had 3 vampires in the fucking diner. I seen 3 of them. These guys thought they were True Blood and some shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on with them. 3 vampires. So 3 vampires are like, yeah, man, I'm curious to see, like, with these 3 vampires, I'm like, man, what do these vampires order? What do they eat? You know what I mean? So I'm looking at these 3 vampires. Finally, the waiter comes up to them, I mean, it's kind of crowded for, like, 3 in the morning. But anyway, there's people in the diner, but there's only 1 waitress, and she's running around, and people are getting their food later, yelling at her. Fucking, I ain't even get my glass of water yet, you know what I mean? Busboy ain't even set that shit down. It's a horrible day at the fucking place. So I'm leaving. I'm about to get up and leave, but then the fucking waitress comes, and I was like, yo, I want to see what they want to order. So she comes up to them, and she's all like, what do you guys want? And he's like, yeah, I'll tell you what I want, lady. Vampire guy's like, yeah, I want you to take a steak, just a steak, rare, nothing, don't even cook it, just put it on raw on the plate. And I was like, yo, man, fucking vampire's crazy eating raw steak on a plate. So the second vampire's like, take his steak and squeeze all that blood out of it and put it in a cup for me. I want to drink that blood. And the third vampire waitress was like disgusted by the time she got to him already. And she was like, what do you want? And she was like, something with blood in it. And he was all like, no, just give me some hot tea. I got a tampon. I'm going to make some tea. Yeah, it was disgusting. So I ran the fuck out of that diner. None more of that. And they served him that. Believe me, she brought him hot water and everything. I seen it through the window. I was running away. Yup, so it was a crazy night of all these fucking craziness and crazy boys. Actually, one thing that I did do was recently worked at a sporting goods store, and I was really good there. I made like a $472,000 sale at the sporting goods store. Yeah, this is a true story. I was working for my first day on the job. I set the record. It was like a national record. I don't know if you know of a place called Dick's. Yeah, Dick's. Dick's got a lot of fucking boats, and he's got a deck for days. He's got fucking private yachts. He's got all types of sporting goods, kayakers and fucking oars and fucking pool tables and rafts and anything, fucking baseball bats, you name it, he's got it. Basketball shoes, cleats, he's got it all. Dick's has it all. Dick's Sporting Goods has it all. And I wanted to work there. I wanted to sell shit. I wanted to commission. I could get a sales job. I wanted to work at Dick's so bad. I used to go there and ask the manager, I used to talk to the manager. You know how, you kind of, my approach to getting a job was kind of act like, I don't really need the job. I'm that good. I don't give a fuck if you hire me or not. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, man, I'm the best, man. I'm so fucking good, man. You should fucking hire me, man. You know I'm the fucking man, And I walked up to Dick's, and I was like, yo, manager at Dick's, man. You should fucking hire me. And he was like, yo, dude, I'll never fucking hire you. Look at the way you talk. Look at the way you're dressed. And I'm like, listen to me. I am the best salesman. I got this, man. I'm the fucking man, I can sell shit to a bitch. I can sell shit to a guy. I can sell shit to a kid, a baby. I don't care. If they got money, I sell shit to them. And he's like, listen, man, you can't work here. Get out of here. But I was persistent. I came back the next day to Dick's and I was like, listen, Dick's, I know you kicked me out here yesterday, but I'm fucking telling you, give me a fucking job, Dick's. I'm the fucking man, Dick's. Be a man in your word. Put your dicks in your mouth, Dick's, and fucking put your money where your mouth is, Dick's. And Dick's, I don't give a fuck, just give me a job, you dick. And he was like, no, man, look at the way you talk. Your customer would never buy nothing from you. Get out of here, man. So Dick pushed me out of the store, man. I was pissed off at Dick, but I was going to come back the next day, and I did. And I got the job the next day. Dick gave me the job. Yes, he did. I came back the next day and I was like, I want this fucking job, Dick. I've been here every fucking day for the last 3 days. And Dick's like, I'm not giving you a job. I'm like, listen, Dick, if I don't fucking sell shit today, you could fucking fire me right on the spot. If I do nothing wrong, I bet you fucking Dick. Watch, Dick. I'll fucking kill it. Watch. I'll sell so much shit, Dick. And Dick's like, yo, man, alright, fine. I'll do it to prove to you that you can't even last one day on this shit. I'll prove it to you. If you can last all day, I'll hire you. Leave to work. Come back to work tomorrow. I'm like, yeah, Dicks. So I did. I came back the next day, and I even came at 8:59, and I came back. Yes, I did. So I showed up, I was all spiffy, I was ready, I had my shiny sporting good shoes on, I had my good stuff on, I was ready to work, yeah. And I made the biggest sale. I'm telling you how I did it. You know what I did? Dix was like, yo man, just stand around and don't do anything. And call me if somebody comes. Yeah, right. So Dix left and he wanted to go do something. He said he would check on me in about 2 hours. So anyway, this customer came walking in, right? So anyway, a customer comes in, and I'm like, hey man, what's going on, bro? How's it going, motherfucker? What the fuck you doing, dog? And so the customer was like, yeah man, looking for some fishing bait. And I'm like, oh yeah, you need some fishing bait, huh? Okay, come over here. So I gave the guy some bait. I was like, yo, listen man, I baited him. That's what I did. I was like, listen man, what kind of bait you trying to get? Like freight bait, real bait? Like what kind of bait? And this is Dick's, bro. I got bait for days, yo. So anyway, I figured out this guy wants the bait. I was like, listen, if you want the master bait, if you want the straight up the best bait you can get, you gotta go straight to the source, bro. You gotta go right to the freshness. And you gotta get the creepy crawlers. They cost like 12 bucks a pound, but they're the best bait ever. And he's like 12 bucks a pound, and he's like, listen, to catch what you're trying to catch, you want to catch some bullshit, or what do you want to do, eh? You want to catch a little guppy, you little bitch, you little pussy? And it was like, no. And so I was like, all right, well, you get the good bait and you catch the good fish. And he was like, okay. And I was like, you need some line with that bait. He said, no, I got line. I was like, no, you don't. What kind of line you got? And he's like, oh, I got this nylon 75 spin wheel, 42-inch. And he's like, oh, well, you know what? That's a piece of shit. You can't even catch an 8-pound fish with that. What do you want to catch? A little dick? Huh? You little fucking dick? You little fish catcher? What do you want to do? You want to catch that, or you want a real fucking line? This here line, come here. This is the titanium ultra thin blade line. It'll fucking catch your fish, it'll fillet your fish, and it'll cut it at the same time. And it'll put it out the water for you like a fucking crane. Okay, alright, I'll take it. Alright, that's gonna be 50 bucks for the line. Hey, where you going? You don't need a fishing rod? Oh yeah, I got my Shakespeare. Oh yeah, got your Shakespeare. That shit's gonna fucking break in 2 seconds. What are you gonna fucking catch? A little fucking guppy? A little fucking dick fish catcher? Oh no, I'm gonna catch a big fish. Oh, you wanna catch a big fish with a $10 fishing rod, right? When you got a Kmart, let me guess, you cheap fuck. You're like one of these motherfuckers in the audience. Cheap fuck. You can buy a cheap fishing rod and you're gonna catch a fucking shark. Alright, what a good buy. I says, what you need right here. And I gave him a fucking titanium. I gave him a $579 rod. And I told him, you know what you need for that? You need a fucking boat. You're gonna catch your fucking shit off the dock? He said, yeah, just fish right off the dock. You kick fish right off the dock, huh? You catch it. What do you think the little fish is gonna be around the dock? You gotta be in the middle of the ocean, you dumb fuck. What do you think? Hey, take this boat. I can't afford this boat. Oh, let me get this little motorboat. motorboat. You need a little motorboat. Who you gonna fuck on there? You can't even take one bitch with you on this boat. Oh, alright, I'll take the fucking big boat. Alright, I'll take it. Alright, sir, your total's gonna be $478,000. Okay, here, put it on these 4 credit cards. Alright, just $472,000. Since I give you a good deal, I'll give you $6,000. Alright, thank you very much, sir. Alright, have a good day. I'm sure we'll come to your house in 3 days. Alright, bye-bye. My manager comes in. He's like, what kind of sale did you have? What the fuck? Oh my god, I told you, motherfucker. I told you to fucking hire me, nigga. I told you, motherfucker. I told you. How did you do that? I just told him. If the wife's gonna be on the fucking rag, you might as well go fucking fishing. That's it, everybody. Have a good night. Thank you.